we are at the Barnhouse today and we're gonna be doing a DIY on this kitchen. I know most of you guys are probably thinking right now I'm gonna be painting the cabinets, but I'm gonna try not to first. But we've been wanting to add backsplash back here, but I've also been wanting to tie it into this room, and I feel like this is very cool tones and this is very warm tones. And so we're gonna be changing it up. We're gonna be doing it DIY style. I know you guys love that. So we've never done it before, but we're gonna do this. Well, we've done it, I guess, 2 houses ago, but it was a little bit different. But it's this pill and stick tile. I think we did it in like a laundry room, but I really wanna add that back here. I'm also wanting to paint the countertop. So I've loved the black, but I feel like it's gonna be very harsh with the white, and I'm trying to tie in this. So I got like a concrete look. So I'm gonna be repainting, but the first thing we're gonna be doing is trying to rip off this backboard. I really just wanna put backsplash from the countertop up, but it's going to depend on how well that comes out. Luckily, we have this small section we can work with. Now, if we lived in this house, there would be no ifs, ands, or buts. We'd have to figure it out. But if it's gonna be super hard, no one's really here, so we'll just put it from like this board up. But cross our fingers. I'm gonna have Chase come in here and let's see how well this comes off and what the wall looks like behind it.
Are you keeping it real? I'm calling shotgun, wanna see my baby run. Yeah, I wanna. Are you working the field? You're in my playground, throwing back the funk sound. I sidestep, feeling fine. I'm all in, take it high. Oh, what's the word on the scene? We've been kicking up the dust, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm so hoping this comes off easily and there's not a lot of damage. The tile will be going over it, like the pill and stick tile. So we don't need perfect, we just don't need it destroyed. But that's why we wanted to start here, because now we would have long ones to take off over there. Like I said, I want to get it off, but if we can't, we won't.
Trying to do this with as least damage as possible. Let's tell me know what we're working with. Oh yeah. Ready?
Here we go, here we go. Okay, that's doable. We can handle that. So
good.
you can see like up to where I painted there. I'm probably gonna sand that and then just hope the new paint will cover it. It may always be a tad thicker. So I don't know. I don't know if I should do like a coat there first. We'll figure it out, but you think that's good?
That's good, yeah. I mean, for pill and stick will go over that fine. It did come off a little bit of that, but that's just gonna happen with glue.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna take off the rest now.
Good thing going. We got a good thing going on. Are you getting a thrill? I'm working overtime just so I can blur the line. Yeah, I gotta. Oh, kicks, cheap steals. Ain't nobody gonna pay my bills. Fresh out, feel high. I don't need a dollar just to make me feel alright. Oh, my baby's coming out to get you. 'Cause you know that I won't forget you. Oh, what's the word on the scene? We've been kicking up the dust, if you know what I mean. We got a good thing going.
Why is it kind of satisfying?
It is.
That's actually going way faster than I thought it would. I know you still have the big one, but
Yeah.
that's not bad at all.
Not bad.
I wanted to show you why I have this corner, your options. So if you don't want the fuss of taking this out, which I will say it's coming out quickly, you can just stack it from there, but it's going to look more professional and more expensive if you take that out and start at the bottom. Now, you won't have to repaint your countertops if you don't have them painted to begin with. So that's just because we're painting them, but I wanted to change the color anyways. But I just wanted to show you the difference right there. If you are going to do this, I suggest getting a backsplash that matches your countertop. So I would have gotten black if I was gonna leave that, so then it kind of tricks your eye versus this huge contrast.
We got a good thing going on. We got a good thing going on. We got a good thing going on. Yo, let's go. Take a seat, sit back, enjoy the show. Yo, let's go. I'ma start out fast and I'll take it down slow. Yo, let's go. Take a seat, sit back, enjoy the show. I'ma start out fast and I'll take it down slow. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Yo, let's go. Skydive, free falling, take off, no warning. Next generation.
Chase is still working on getting this one off. It's like extra long, so it's taking just a tad bit longer, but I'm starting to get nervous about the color. I love the black countertops, but I'm trying to make it fit in with the living room, and I'm also trying to make myself love the cabinet color. So I'm gonna go ahead and just test this area over here. It's always our little testing point because it's so small, and then if I need to paint it black again, I can. So while he's working over there, I'm gonna be over here I just wanna see what it looks like.
Automatic, no stalling. Red lights are boring. I'm fast 'cause I floor it. Turn it up until it's distorted. They stop and look when I walk in.
Pick it up, then we take it down low. Pick it up, till the speakers by the blow. Lift it up, when we don't say no. Speed it up, here we go.
Yo, let's go. Take a seat, sit back, enjoy the show. Yo, let's go. I'ma start out fast and I'll take it down slow. Yo, let's go. Take a seat, sit back, enjoy the show. I'ma start out fast and I'll take it down slow. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Gonna take you on a ride. Get up on my vibe. We're gonna go real low, then we'll go real high. Get ready to let go, feeling the crescendo. Gonna go fast, can you keep up with the tempo? Gonna go real fast, can you keep up with the tempo?
Pick it up, then we take it down low. Pick it up, till the speakers by the blow. Lift it up, when we don't say no. Speed it up, here we go.
Yo, let's go. Take a seat, sit back, enjoy the show. Yo, let's go. I'ma start out fast and I'll take it down slow. Yo, let's go. Take a seat, sit back, enjoy the show. I'ma start out fast and I'll take it down slow. Let's go.
Nobody panic, it's just the first coat. It's gonna be streaky, but I'm loving it. Like, it already feels so much brighter in here, and I'm already loving the color of the cabinets better. So I'm gonna let that dry. It's probably gonna need 3 coats since we're going over black. I probably could have primed it, but here we are. It's gonna be fine. So yeah, I can't wait. I was getting so nervous, but I really think it's gonna brighten up the kitchen. I think it's gonna help with the cabinet color, and I think it's gonna look better with the living room, and then it's gonna look amazing with the new backsplash we're gonna be putting in. it's already looking so much better just with that black board removed. I didn't realize how, I mean, I knew it was dark in here, but now I'm really starting to see like how dark it was. I would come in here and think, man, this room's so like bright and airy and pretty. And then this space was so dark and drab, even though I liked it. It was very moody. It just didn't match. And for such a small space, it just did not flow. So I'm really glad what we're doing. I think the countertops are gonna be perfect, but that was just a test run. We're actually gonna put in the tile first so we don't scratch it or have to wait for it to dry and all that. So I do wanna thank Wayfair for sponsoring today's video. I picked this up from them. So like if you're needing to do a kitchen, just little reno or DIY, or maybe a bathroom or a laundry room, we've used this before in our laundry room and it just adds so much for not a lot of effort. And that's what we're trying to do in this place. We're trying not to spend a lot of money. We're not trying to spend a ton of time, but we're trying to just make it look super nice. And for this, you don't need any special saws or anything. You can just cut it with scissors. I am so excited to get it up. Like, I cannot wait to see what it looks like. So we're gonna be doing that next, but I did wanna thank Wayfair. I'm gonna link this down below. It came in different colors, so you guys know me. I go more neutral, but they had it in black. They had all different colors. They have all different designs too, and they have way more than just Backsplash. So if you're in a reno, DIY, maybe you wanna improve something, maybe I've given you the itch, definitely check them out. I'm gonna have all their information linked down below in the description box, but let's get this tile up. What I do want to say is I totally could have left the countertops black with this Backsplash. Like, it still would have lightened it up. I wanted you guys to see that. So don't think if you have dark countertops you can't use this. I think it would be beautiful. The problem I'm having is I'm trying to tie it in with the living room, which is more cool toned. So that would still be gorgeous. Like, I still love that look. We're just changing it up a little bit, but I still think this right here is like that right there is stunning. Okay, we were laying those out just so we could visually see like where it was gonna end, because we're gonna try to make this as easy as possible. We also did it like vertical versus horizontal, and I just like vertical. It makes things feel taller, and we kind of have some short ceilings in here, so I think we need that. But it's not a huge difference. Like, you guys never panic. I did want to show this comes with the tiles, so it tells you exactly how to do it. But I'm like dying to see this finish. So the next couple clips and music is gonna be us getting this up. I'll try to give you some like tips along the way. I do have a second coat on this and it's looking so good. I can't wait to see it with the Backsplash, but I think it's gonna just get so much brighter in here. We're still gonna have the pops of black because I still have like our table and like the stove still has a lot of black on it. So I'm just curious to see how it like all comes together. Okay, I'm gonna walk home. I feel like the countertops are drying and they're not going darker, they're going lighter. So keep that in mind if you do it, they're gonna go lighter. I didn't notice it with the black because black's just black. But I'm gonna run to the store. Sorry if it's windy. I'm gonna run to the store, pick up a new color, and we're gonna try that one. So I'm gonna head home, get my car, get more paint, and come back. I just got back from picking up the paint. I'll show you that here in a second, but this is how it's looking. It's gonna speed up now that all the little plates, it's cut out for that. But it's looking good. So here are the paint colors on this. You can't tell much, but we went from this gray mist down to this pewter. So I'm hoping it's gonna make a big difference. I feel like this one looks like that one, so I'm hoping this one, like they just go on lighter. So we're gonna test it out over there and see how it looks. We're trying to figure out, Chase made a cut, which, I mean, that's the hardest part of this, but there's a gap right there and it slid down. So he's willing to unscrew the dishwasher to pull it out to get his piece so he doesn't have to redo it.
We're gonna check back here anyways, make sure.
That's true, that's true. It's terrifying as well. Okay, but I think the countertop looks better. It's still a little bluish in here, but like, we're working with their colors. Like I don't get to custom a color. So I think it's gonna be good. I'll show you like as a whole once it dries with the living room, but I am loving this backsplash and we are gonna go up just so you guys know. We're trying to get like the hard part done and then he'll start building off of that. And then I'm pretty sure we're gonna go ahead and remove this. They had it there probably with cooking. It was easier to clean than like the painted wall. So we can take that down and just go ahead and finish the backsplash there as well. Okay, plan B, that didn't work. It's in there pretty good, so we'll mess with it another day. I'm sitting here just debating like what to do because I think that's gonna match the living room better. But I'm loving this like white oak look with the black countertop and the backsplash. Like we still have to caulk and stuff, but we'll figure it out like once the backsplash is gone. I also wanted to mention, if you guys saw the video where I was worried about the smell, the last couple days we've been in here and it's just gone. So I don't know if it's just because all the snow was here and something was wet, but now that it's had time to dry, like fingers crossed it's not something major. We can still do research, but the smell's gone. So for today, that is a win. We are making progress. I feel like we still have some hurdles to go before it's done. Like finishing touches. I'm trying to decide about the paint. Like I'm really just loving this with the black, with the white oak stain. versus over here, this is just reading a little blue to me. We don't know until it's done. Like, I'm gonna get it done, push everything back, and try to decide. I want to do the gray because I want the kitchen to tie in over here. But I feel like it's pulling a little blue, but I don't know if that's just because there's so much black over here. So either I'm gonna have to repaint that black and all of this back here, and I don't know if we have black from last time, so I'm gonna have to buy my third can of paint. And it's not the cheapest, just for the size. Or I can paint it all gray because I already have 2 cans of that in 2 different colors. At this point, I already know which way is easier, and like I want to keep the black, but then I also want to like come in and feel like these mesh up, if you guys know what I mean. So I'm gonna let him finish. I'm trying like not to panic. We'll push the stove back, we'll get this set back up, and then we'll go from there. It is officially later. I had to just stop and go do dinner, and we went and picked up more paint because I am gonna leave it black. We did decide that, but I'm gonna have to add paint along the whole strip around there, and then I'm gonna have to repaint this black. So this poor little thing's gonna be like so covered in paint, but I'm just loving the way that looks. All the paint's going very, like the gray paint's going very light and very blue in this place. So I'm gonna get that repainted. I'm gonna have to move out the appliances some, touch up back there. I'm probably gonna have to finish up some in the morning because once it dries, I may have to do a couple other coats. We need to do some caulking. So if I would have known about the paint, we could have finished this up today, but it didn't work out that way. It's okay. We're gonna move on, but guys, the Backsplash is amazing, amazing. It completely changed this kitchen. So let's get to painting again. Have the first coat on, so I'm gonna see what that does. It may have to take another layer, but I put it on pretty thick, so I think the edge of this is gonna be fine, and then he's gonna caulk it tomorrow. I will have to do a second, probably third coat on this poor section that just has not gotten a break today, but it really is coming together. I know the lighting's so off tonight. It's dark. I'll try to get you some better clips in the morning, but I am so excited with how it's turning out, and it's all the finishing touches that make it look even better. So caulking, and then I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna decorate it. I may grab some stuff from my house too. I'm gonna finish painting this. I'm gonna hang out tonight and try to at least get one more coat on. But it really is coming together. It is officially day 2, so we just walked over to check on it, and everything's looking so good. I'm so happy we did it. It's not looking like we're gonna have to repaint. I stayed last night and did 2 coats, so we are good to go. Now it's the finishing touches. Like I mentioned, we need to plug in the stove. Chase needs to do some caulking. I want to decorate. I actually didn't think we'd be at this stage yet, so I may have to run home and grab a few pieces if I have them. I've gotten rid of so much. I thought I was just coming over to paint, but like I said, I think it's good. I think we're good to go. So let's start wrapping this space up. I did want to mention, you don't have to do this step. It's just another thing that I feel like that cleans it up and makes it look nice. Plus, since we took the backsplash, that little trim board off, it was pretty thick. So we have a small gap in certain areas where the wall and the countertop don't meet up. So that's kind of why we have to do it. We don't have to, but just to kind of finish it off. But if you're gonna do this in a bathroom, like maybe behind a mirror wall, you wouldn't have to do that. You also wouldn't have to do the cutouts. If you're gonna do this, like if you have like a wet bar or anything like that, This is really cool, and it does look really, really nice. So you can do the caulking, but it's not a must. If you don't want to do that step, skip it, and then if you want to do it later, you can, but it's not a must. Just been messing with the bowl, but we're gonna finish out this space. I walked back again because I remembered these pillows. You guys saw that in a recent video. I think it's gonna help tie in this like warmer wide oak fill over here, because that was kind of the whole point. I'm trying to like make these mesh up better. But the kitchen's done, so I'm gonna go in there and just clean it. Like, I'm gonna wipe things down quickly, just like a quick wipe down. I'm gonna put all the decor back. I brought some new stuff over to try. I'm gonna finish the living room, and then I'm gonna end with the floors and stuff, but we are so close. Don't wait, because I feel like most of the time the final touches are what like bring everything together. So let's do a very, very quick speed clean, a quick little decorate, and then I'll show you how it all turned out. Oh my goodness, this place just feels brand new to me. Look at this living room. I know this was mainly like a kitchen. You can see Chase out there. A kitchen, like DIY, but the whole point was trying to tie these spaces together. I don't know how it's coming across on camera, but it is way better. I will say this room's always brighter because there's 4 windows, 3 that get sunlight, and nothing in here besides the door behind me. Now, another thing we need to do, there's always something on the list, is the under cabinet lighting is warm, and we do like daylight bulbs. So I know once I switch that out, it's gonna be so much better, but we're gonna save that for another day. Just like one day I do wanna do something with this wall. So that's why we went ahead and moved the artwork in here, and I feel like it just brings that warmth. So like the warmth from the cabinets is now brought in here with the pillows and the blankets and a little bit of the artwork as like the wood frame on it. I am like loving this space in here. And then, like I said, in this space, I wish I could get a better view of it. It's just like on camera, the lighting's so weird, but it is stunning. And anywhere there was like a little bit of a flaw, since we ripped off, you can see a little thing there. I feel like you can see it more on camera. If there are any areas, like if you don't have a perfectly flat wall and you don't want to spend the time doing it, you can just put decor up and it kind of hides it. I promise you in real life, you just don't notice it. It is gorgeous. It makes the kitchen feel so much like higher end, nicer. It is amazing what Backsplash does. So if you don't want to put in real tile, definitely check out Wayfair's tile. Again, I'm going to have everything linked down below. They have more choices and options. Like if this isn't your style, they have something else for you, and you can use this so many different places. Like, I'm seriously in love. I will say I'm super short, so when I get close, you can see underneath there. When we switch out the lighting, I may just paint that white so it blends in with the tile, but most people are like up here. I'm just short. I thought we'd do a quick walkthrough. You guys always like to see it. I haven't changed it in here. This is another space we want to eventually turn into a bedroom, just haven't got there yet. The bathroom's the same, still looking good. I had extra pillows, so I threw those in here, and I actually like it because it kind of like matches the blanket. That one needs to be set up a little bit, but you get the idea. So everything is looking amazing. I feel like it's finally like all starting to tie in together. I still have lots on the wish list that I want to do, but like every time we finish a project, I just feel like it keeps getting better and better and better. Getting through phase 1 and just getting it livable was so much, but like these are the fun phases where you just do a little bit of elbow grease and it just starts becoming like beautiful. You turn something that was so ugly and so run down into such a beautiful space. And I feel like my camera's not doing it justice, so it's so hard. And then here is the final result. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to share it. It helps me out so much. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.